weeks ago, I did tease you guys with something that she did. I was waiting. I can't tell you how I had to, draw all my levels of restraint from not playing this particular song that very day, because I was thrown into that moment where you go back, like I said, nostalgia, where you go back and just go, oh, so this is what we used to do when this song was, coming through on the airwaves, on then television as well. But it's a good morning to you. It's 15 minutes now gone past the hour, and those of you who have internet access, if you check Google right now, Google once again has changes Doogles to a Nigerian theme. All right, if you just quickly check, it's Nigeria. Yep, the green and white. So everybody, particularly in Africa, is going to open that up and see. Ooh, wow, it's Nigeria. Nigeria's birthday. Yay, great. Anywho, now let's start off this morning. Like I said, it's a light conversation. I'm not going to be giving you facts and figures. No. I just want to get a feel, your pulse. I can see some of the things happening. It's always a public holiday, but like I said, in the past decade or just under the past decade, the celebrations have become more muted. Apart from maybe government house or government houses where they will probably put on some banners, of the green and white, and maybe on the barracks, or you have some parade celebrations and whatnot. What else is there? How are you? How do you feel as a Nigerian right now? I know the impulse right now is to call in and say, "Oh, I'm tired, I'm frustrated, doom and gloom." But our realities are basically what we want, think, say, and do about ourselves. So whatever we're experiencing now, let's be honest, we said it, we did it 5-10 years ago. Yeah, that's the honest truth. We said it, we did it probably 5-10 years ago, if not more. So I'm going to start, and then I'm going to open the phone lines and get you to engage with us. Don't forget, our WhatsApp number, right? 0809 030 6416, 0809 030 6416. Now, we usually have that number ready for you to send us your messages, right, on WhatsApp. But we can also take calls now, all right? So I'm going to encourage you for this while to send in not just your messages, but to call in as well, right? Some challenges with the regular GSM lines in the past day or two. But I'm looking forward to getting to hear from you. Send us a message as well. Now, at Nigeria Info, PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeria Info, PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. And to call in, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0007. All right? 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0002. All right? Let's get to it. As always, please turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Then see you here. Do not make mention of it. And very importantly, keep your conversations civil.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, so I go straight to WhatsApp and start to read your messages. Good morning, Jude. Listening to this song brings a lot of memories back as a child growing up in Lagos. Somehow, this song pulls out a lot of emotions in me. I don't know why. Happy Independence, Jude. Yeah, like I said, for a long time growing up, this was probably one of the most nationalistic sounds that was available. I mean, yes, we had the national anthem, don't get me wrong, But this and the national anthem seem to go hand in hand. It was as though that particular song, right, was a follow-up. It's kind of like, okay, all right, we have this national anthem, but there's this other thing that we need to listen to. Yeah, this thing, ooh, it will make you remember why you are Nigerian. See, yeah, that particular song. So that's how it was for us. So I totally understand you. What's the name? What's the name of that? No name. Okay, Joseph. All right, Joseph from Rumigbo. Joseph, thank you very much. All right, Joe, good morning. This day doesn't feel like anything special anymore. The government, not just this one, but previous governments have succeeded in eroding most nationalistic fervor. Oh, okay. That many Nigerians have. The day is just a day where they come out, wear their fine outfits, and take pictures and show the world that they are moving. Meanwhile, most of the masses are just surviving. Yes, so the president gave a speech today. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, moving on. So, yeah, I understand that sentiment, all right? A lot of people just feel, well, they don't do much, so... But what about you? What are you doing, though? What are you doing? Remember, was it last week or a fortnight ago that we had somebody call in and said he found somebody? And I saw one as well who was offering rides free for people. Free. Just put the sign there. Free ride. Wait, I'm going this way. Come join me. So, yeah, what are you doing? And I know. I'm expecting you guys to call in with your angst. Right? It's okay. Right? It's okay to call in and vent. It's okay to call in and have a diatribe. Just let it out. All right? How are you marking today, October 1st, in this nation's history? We have a caller on the line. He still remains on the anonymous segment. I wonder if he's going to give us his name, all right, so that we can hear from him. 92.3, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh dear. Hello, good morning. Okay, all right. Hello? Okay, all right. All right. Sorry. Just once again, get through to us on WhatsApp if you can. All right. WhatsApp, that's WhatsApp calls. You have the WhatsApp number. Zion is in GRE. Zion is... Hello, Zion? Good morning. Yeah, wish you the same.
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm grateful this morning, I have to be honest.
You have found the mic to us who can vent, right?
Oh, well. Hey, it's Independence.
Let it off. Is it also?
It's Independence Day.
Well, we should be Independence Day. The one we are marking like this. To me, I think we should have seen Happy Independence Day.
Why?
Because it does not correlate. People are not independent. Even the Independent National Electoral Commission too is not even independent.
Okay.
All the independent acts they talk about, nothing is independent. The stomach is not independent.
The stomach is not independent.
So why are we having Independence Day? Are we mocking people or what?
No, but it is commemorative. You can't deny that day. Historically, it's still there. And
what are you commemorating? Even Jesus, before he was crucified, the Bible says, "I took the bread." Is it not so?
okay.
He said, "Take this in commemoration of me." And we are doing it today. We are seeing the efficacy. Is it not so? That is what we call the Holy Communion. People are seeing communion, breaking bread, relating, uniting, getting married, living happy in the commemoration of the bread that was broken and the wine that was drunk. Happy commemoration day of Jesus. Now your own, you say happy independence, and you are not independent. People are being shortchanged in prison. You are working, nothing. There's a criminal in the prison that have paid money. They will take that person to the prison and release black criminals have paid. I say independent. To me, saying it's happily independent is like an aberration. And we should be sincere to ourselves. There should be a law. For now, don't say happily independent.
Why? But you know, Zion. Every journey has its bumps. So when there are bumps, you negate the importance of the journey, the successes achieved. Is that what you're saying?
For 24 years, sorry, 64 years, I'm still talking about negation and bumps. For 64 years.
All right, Zion, let's go on the break. We'll get back to you. Let's get on the break. To WhatsApp right now. We have a caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I am fine.
Okay. What's your name?
I want to start by asking or by saying I am a teacher actually.
Okay.
Before you mark something, you would have to give the child something, and the child will have to give you something in return before you mark.
Okay.
But I can tell you categorically, in the case of Nigeria, there is nothing to mark. We don't have anything.
But that's not exactly true.
Years and years and years of independence have been celebrated. And as we speak, there is nothing on ground. The people are suffering. You cannot ask an average Nigerian and they tell you that this is what is happening in this country that is good. All our leaders keep telling us is to endure. What are they really enduring for Nigeria? That's the question. And that's my take this morning. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much. Once again, I can understand the pessimism. And I'm a very firm believer that, we throw a lot of these energies out and that's what we get. Whatever it is that we are complaining about, well, you started complaining about it 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Did you do anything about it? Right? Did you? Darlington is in LMA. Darlington, good morning to you, please.
Darlington, Alex.
Alex, I beg your pardon. Alex, good morning.
I've been quite a regular caller on your line, but sometimes I get through. Well, good morning, good morning, everyone.
Yes, good morning, Alex.
I am forced to contribute to the topic on ground. Nigerian at 64 years, and then a lot of controversies, a lot of people are airing abuse. For my youth rate clear. This is my early 40s now, and I've been able to achieve great things as it is. My family of 30, and I'm a graduate of what I have achieved is of a personal pursuit and all that. I'm grateful to myself. Now, when it comes to the country we live in, this is 64 years old. And for what I have come to know and see about Nigeria, I don't think we have anything to talk about.
Really?
Today I'm in the house, and as I speak with you, there's no light. In fact, during the president's broadcast, there was nothing that could, motivate me on what he said and all that. That's by the way. Now, the people are on the street, and they're asking for a change in governance, and what is necessitating that hunger and hardship. It is clear. It is clear. If Nigerians had built a structure, had to work on herself to this point, those on the street and those who went on the street on the 10th of August would not have done that. And this is to continue, and it will continue. There's no policy, there's no kind of preparedness towards that. Dude, let me say one thing before I leave. No, there's a hurricane in Florida.
Okay, or a hurricane Arlene.
Yes, and the whole state of Florida was affected. And as we speak, the government of the U.S. government and state of Florida are on top of the game. These things are what Nigerians can never see. We can't face natural disasters. What we are facing is man-made disasters. Man-made disasters in the seat of leadership. Now, by the time the natural disaster that has happened in Florida ends, in the shortest time possible, you won't even have the impression that anything like this happened, because there will be swift response and swift, interventions and others. But it comes to this country, it is so and in fact, it's 0 over 100 as I speak. So please, let Nigerians air out their views and tell you their minds. We are not in any way despising our country, but the leaders we have are the ones that are pushing us and giving us what we are looking for. Thank you so much, Sajid.
Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you very much. Well, like I said, we are here to hear you out, right? Okay, all right. Joe, good morning. Please, do you know that independent? Okay, doesn't bark unnecessarily. Tell me how we are how we are in Independence Day. I used to see a lot of people dressed in green and white those days. Rather, we are all barking because a hungry dog is an angry dog. Okay, also from Rumbukuta. Interesting. Here we go. All right. General Roundface from Rumekini says, good morning, Jude. I can't wish you a happy Independence Day because there is nothing to be happy about this Independence Day. Today is Independence Day and nothing positive in the lives of Nigerians to show for it. Nigerians are dying of hunger. Nothing to celebrate for this Independence Day. Rather, we are crying for hunger, frustration, inflation, and hardship. Once again, not to disavow, not to trivialize, and obviously, right, not to make commonplace the challenges that many a Nigerian, I inclusive, is experiencing. But if you're always looking at everything that is bad, you may forget that some things are good. Oh, see me, I'm stressing the O because it's our Nigerianness. Let's be honest. Let us be honest. Now, this is not to pay petty accolades to what has actually been a very dubious and kakistocratic, system that I would like to think that most Nigerians submitted to, one way or the other. Yes, you give people the chance to tell you, the Nigerian problem is a very complex and convoluted problem. No doubt. But everything that seems complex is complex because people make it complex. It truly is. And if you're all complaining, or if most people are complaining about the leaders, but who are the leaders? They were once followers. I can bet you not many of them had air conditioning when they were growing up. they were like Jude, fans, lanterns. How many of you remember those days we used to have lanterns? You light them. You used to go and buy wick, kerosene. Yeah, that's the Nigerian story. But it is not the only Nigerian story. So once again, if you focus so much on everything that you don't have, you forget the things that you do have. What do you have? Is the real question. Not trying to play you some motivational stuff, but you choose the prism through which you want to address the situation, really. Good morning, Jude. As I listen to the song, it takes me back to the good old days as a child growing up in town. Those times were so peaceful and lovely. Happy Independence Day to all. Alfred Somiari says. Interesting. Like I said, that song had a very powerful pull, particularly when we were much younger, right? It was it was powerful. It really, really was powerful, right? All right. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X, at Nigeria Info PH. Good morning, Jude. I don't have anything to celebrate about Nigeria. Frankie K is listening to you from Lagos. Frankie K, wow. Destiny Akere says, how can I celebrate 64 years of suffering and smiling? I am home. Ishmael Tamnokoro says, there's nothing to celebrate. There's hunger in the land. Kajetan is speaking to us from Owerri. Good morning to you, Kajetan.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
Happy Independence.
Yeah, happy Independence Day to you too.
Okay. And some
Could you repeat that, please? Repeat what you said. Oh dear. Apologies, that line is not very clear. Jeffrey from Ubima, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I am enjoying the program, the 64-year-old of Nigeria.
Welcome.
What I want to say is that Nigeria is old enough, and that is why an old leader is leading. Nothing to talk about, nothing to get out of him, because he is old.
Oh, really?
Nigeria needs to revamp. We have to grow young people who are vibrant, who can reason, who can think good. Have to hold this country. If not, we will continue to be dragging back. So my opinion on this interest is that Nigeria, we should stop complaining. Because as long as we are complaining, the man, the president, will continually rejoice.
Wait, hold on. But I understand the sentiments of many Nigerians, but do you honestly feel, right? Do you honestly feel that any decent person who calls himself a leader wouldn't want the people around him to be prosperous? Do you think anybody really takes joy in seeing people suffer?
Nobody should. Yes, nobody should be happy to suffer. And one thing, somebody we were discussing with somebody the other day, a group of people, we're up to 15. Somebody raised that this man, the president of Nigeria, he has never made any statement that Nigeria will remember. And point out, let's look at it. How can somebody who they are swearing you in, he say oil subsidy is removed?
But those were not the only things he said.
Nothing.
But those were not the only things he said that day, Jeffrey. It's not the only thing. Okafo is in the Lelewa. Okafo, good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother Jude.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
And Okafo has AKA the civilian general.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Let me begin by saying Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
And happy independence to all Nigerians. I know so many persons today, they want to hear that word, independence. 64 years is not 64 months, nor is it 64 days. Any man that attains the age of 64 automatically has become an elder. And those of us who are older than Nigeria itself, we have reason to celebrate. Why do we celebrate? We celebrate that we are alive. Despite the hardship, despite the pain here and there, we still God take us alive to celebrate this day. So I want to tell all Nigerians, especially as a general, all my subjects, I want to say my gift to all of you today is the gift of patience and endurance. So, Jude, if you look at your gate, I'll start patience and endurance. They are their gate. Whoever that comes, ask them to embrace patience and embrace endurance. And with these two qualities, I'm sure we can make it. And before I finally round up, I want to use this day to celebrate. And if there's anybody in the family of Okosu, prophet, because the man prophesied, even though today so many people claim to be men of God, but the man of God of then, long ago asked, which way Nigeria? And he kept asking questions until he died. Nobody answered it. And that question is still waiting for us. So please, it's left for us to answer that question. Which way? What shall we do to reposition Nigeria? The president, not long, he came up and then he gave us the old national anthem. At first, I was condemning it. But when I decided to go through the whole readings of that item, I saw a place that even what we're passing through is accommodated there. Where we say the past is covering Nigeria, but now we are replacing our government to suffering Nigeria. If you allow me, I can sing it.
Well, we'll need to take a go. Thank you very much, Okafor. Okay, all right. Jude, independence celebration to a great extent has suffered a setback. This is because our leaders have failed us. All the stanzas of our national anthem have been abused, insulted, assaulted, and vandalized by leadership failures. Today, many Nigerians are hungry, angry, and oppressed. We are divided along ethnic and religious lines. This is sad. John Wagugu. Good morning, Jude. Those people who are shouting that the country is bad, what do they do to make it good? Do they stop cheating their neighbors? When it's time to have sanitation, do they come out? When it's time to pay their power bills or even the rent to their own landlords, what do they do? It's easy to point the failures of the whole system at a few hands when the majority of the hands contributed to its failures. Our leaders have shown that they are very corrupt, in fact, fantastically corrupt. But what about the peoples themselves? Are they any better? Okonkwo is on the line. We have Koroye Negrita. Okonkwo, good morning to you. Welcome, please.
Good morning, Brother Jude.
Good morning.
From the Almighty God.
I wish you the same.
Brother Jude, in the broadcast, I want to say, was it not the same promise that they have been rotating since 1999?
Interesting.
This one that was broadcast this morning. I was immediately fearful to write about 3 or 4 of them. Number one says we can make every effort to stop the suffering of the citizens. Number two, we should unite ourselves and make peace in order for progress to thrive. Number 3 says we are to announce that word given to some Nigerians. And the last one says you comprehend to address their problems. We are always not the promises, vain and empty promises in 1999, now. We are just the things that the presented again. After this 4 years, is it the same problem with the same point that will come up in 2027? Okay, which way Nigeria, as well as Sonoko, should start situation?
Indeed.
But dude, let me tell you that there is no hope. Except you don't let God decide to give to home.
There's no hope, you say?
In this country, there's no hope. From 91,000 years to come.
But Okoko, you do know.
If we think this people that will continue to call people to supply this country.
But those people have the support of their cousins and their family members and also their relatives. Koroye is Negrita. Koroye, good morning. Hello, Koroye, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning, please.
I will conclude you will conclude me because that is the stage you have reached. That is the country we are. So this celebration, I am going to conclude you conclude me that we should be happy. But I want to remind the story of last we had a leader at the end. Back in just some of the leaders are now. They should be at back.
I didn't hear that, please. They should have what? Oh dear. Koroye.
Some of these people really lost. They should be in the prison because some of them are the good Lord said the leader are the cause of the problem. So when people who are go to
Koroye, I must apologize. Koroye sounds like he has a lot of things that he'd like to birth out this morning, but the reception not particularly great. Once again, you can call us on our WhatsApp line. That is WhatsApp calls, meaning you have to spend data. 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416. That's our WhatsApp number. Make a WhatsApp call there. That'll be great. And if your network is strong, if your service provider is great, yes, you can also use the regular GSM lines 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. Hi, Jude. Good morning. Jude is speaking to us from Ahoda. We have Mira Nokrika waiting. Jude, go on, please.
Okay. So, there's nothing, absolutely nothing to celebrate about today's independence regarding the situation we have in the country. You know, that's something I always tell people, and I want to avoid that impression. You see, this phrases always address these people as they are not leaders. People should stop calling them leaders.
What should you call them?
They are rulers.
They are rulers.
They are not leaders.
Okay.
Because they don't have all it takes to be called leaders. You know, so that's why I call them rulers. And people should always see them as rulers. They are not leaders. They are not leading Nigeria. So, secondly, this country, the way we are going, I'm saying, I don't think Nigeria will ever get better with these politicians.
But that's the thing. You said with these politicians. So how do you change these politicians? They didn't fall from the sky. They grew up amongst you. They are your cousins. They're your friends. Some of them are your school fathers and your school mothers. How do we change them?
You're right, sir. You know, the system is already corrupt. And you know what these people do? They go out, they're brainwashing. You know, the youth, their fellow citizens are even more the problems of the country. You understand? We are contributing to the problem of the country, as much as we are trying. Okay, now see what the way things are going in the country. Come 2027, you will still see that many people will do the needful. Although, in as much as I know that our vote doesn't stand. Yes.
No, your vote. See, hold on. Let me stop you there, Jude. Your vote counts. That's why they do everything to steal them. That's why they do everything to manufacture them. That's why they do everything to stifle them. Your votes do count. Muriel is now Okrika. Good morning, Muriel.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, please.
Just this was the president's speech. I can talk about that, right?
No, why? It's Independence Day. You are a Nigerian. He's your
Yes.
servant. You employed him.
Unfortunately, the president's speech, I see a lot of hopelessness. In fact, the what killed, in fact, what really killed everything for me, all my hopes, was when the president said they are going to set up a 30 days or what do you call it? They said that people don't want to want, you can do it for 30 days in luxurious and 5-star, maybe 6-star hotels. Those youths that will tell you what the ordinary youth in Nigeria is on the streets. So how will you not select the youths you want? So that was what killed everything for me. So they don't even know what the youths want. They don't know what we want. They need 20 days to listen to us for them to be able to know and understand what we want. 30 full days. And they will now pay them huge sum of money. How would they, those youth, what would they pay? It is so heartbreaking, dude. In fact, that's what I can't even say more. 30 full days. Think about it, Jude.
Yeah, but the youths have been speaking. I understand your sentiment. So you're curious. So is it that all the complaints, from Labour, who obviously have some members who are youths there, who have been clamoring for certain things, doctors who are also youths who are jackpot, they've been making comments. Maybe those comments have not been getting to the table of the president.
Jude, those comments have not been getting spent.
Maybe. That's why he needs 30 days. Maybe.
It's so unfortunate. Honestly, I don't have much to say. Honestly, Jude.
Muriel, thank you very much. You can sense the disappointment. All right, WhatsApp now, 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Jude, did you see all those boys that used to sell Nigerian flags and hold up or witness boutique samples of a natural flag? We are not happy at all in this country. Okay, from Rumokuta. Fine Bone says, good morning. Territories are governed by spirits. Therefore, anyone sworn in to preside over an area embodies the original characteristics of the spirit in charge of that territory for eons. What we need is not to change President Tinubu or any other president, but to change the authority behind the Nigerian presidential seat. Our people are just too carnal to gain dominion. We need light. Ginika, my final caller. Ginika from Rumo Limini. Apologies there. Okay, all right. Rosalind Brown, thank you. Good morning. Now, Jude, to answer your question, there are those who are happy when others suffer. This class of people are called pessimists. Now, I don't think they're called pessimists. Usually, they're sadists. But the point I was trying to make here with that reference to the president or the other political leaders, is that no serious person is going to be pleased, particularly when you are at that point where everybody's having a lot of focus on you. You want good reports. Budu, final caller from Edwin Power. Budu, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, happy independence.
Yes, Tali.
Yes, I'm calling to have a issue on this program. Both on the song you rendered this morning. Sometimes we're taking things, but I can still say that Nigeria will be good in future. But the problem is the leaders, they are not doing too fine.
Is it just the leaders or even you, the followers? Are you doing too fine? Are you doing the right thing?
Yes. The public, we are helping ourselves.
Okay.
I am convinced of that. If even the public sustaining
Nigeria, I see.
Let me be realistic. How do you have a country where House of Senate, House of Rep, contract, their monthly payment, big money? How do you survive it?
That's the big question. Hello, Ginika. Hello, Ginika.
The oil. We have fast
Yes, we do.
That's all over the country.
We do.
Nigeria has 106 solid minerals inside ground, in the rock, in all parts of Nigeria. Why can't our leaders use the only money to harness all these solid minerals? Why can't our leaders all various specialized countries to come and affiliate with us and open industries that will mine all these our solid minerals to create jobs?
Well, that's what people have been saying for years. We've had several governments try and start something. You know, what's the Nigerianness?
Stay with us, Nigeria.